Hello guys. So, I just got done selling all the weapons I earned throughout the whole entire ordeal with becoming champion of the Red Mile. And I've got to say, it was very disappointing. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. The Red Mile sucked. The first 1 or 2 times, it was like, oh, because I didn't know what to expect. But then it just got to a point where I realised trying to become champion, it's not dangerous at all. It was more dangerous for me on Aquila in the wilderness against random mobs. Like, there's no way you're going to die unless you mess up your jump and die from fall damage, or you intentionally got yourself stuck surrounded by a bunch of enemies. That is the only possible way you're going to die in the Red Mile. And the Red Mile's talked up to be some dangerous thing, you know. It's supposed to be like, oh, the ultimate challenge. It's supposed to be very deadly, risk life and limb. And it sucked. It was honestly boring, underwhelming. Becoming champion didn't feel rewarding. Like, yeah, you got the gun. I guess, you know, cool. Was it worth sitting there through 28 runs or 29 runs of the bloody thing? No. Not at all. Anyway, we are going to, I guess, head off to meet this guy and continue on the 3-star Rangers quest line. I suppose it'd be a good idea to save as well. Right.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have requests from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain.
Okay, what is it you need?
Well, surprise you returned a hail.
Yeah?
Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue.
Oh,
Are you
joy.
sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
Yeah? I'm happy to answer questions.
So helpful. All right. Who's up? First question. Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
A movie about me would be even more exciting.
Man, that sounds so glamorous. I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord.
I'm single and in the market.
We have to move along. Next. Last question. Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
Security needs a far higher budget to keep everyone safe. Problem is, a lot of space is unaligned, so no one is responsible for it.
You want more government interference? Yeah, that seems like such a good idea.
I never said
Thank you,
that.
Captain,
But, you know.
for the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or You don't have to answer that.
I think we would all be interested in the answer, Captain.
That's a big old no.
Really? Oh. That's all in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic.
Yeah.
Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience.
Oh, thank you.
This is
Appreciate
your
it.
captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination.
That wasn't
Remember,
too bad.
we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet. Astral Lounge, here I come! Dear Lord.
Huh. You sound like you have a real fun group aboard, huh? So I'm bumping this down massively. I want my shields better. I'm definitely increasing this a bit as well. Because that was not what I came here for. Not at all. So. Let's head for Kodos, I guess. So we are going to Fortuna, I suppose. See what's going on then. Well, that was interesting.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
It's interesting that Andrasia wanted to know the answer to that. I'm going to save the game because if there is anything for my companion, I want to make sure I
If you need to
answer
harvest any organic
something she
materials, now
favours.
would be the time.
Sandy Golden Glow. Cool. Fortuna! Well, let us board, shall we? Let's see what the captain has of interest to me. So, you want to know something that really sucks? So, you know how those ecliptics are obviously being jerks, basically threatening you every time you go past them, so they're going to punch your teeth in. I went in sneak mode and killed one, and she hated me for it, right? Stop being my companion on top of it. So I had to reload my save. I was just like, how do you hate me for that, you know? What?
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
Anyone who allows us just to walk into a space like this is very, very confident. Or, I suppose, very insecure.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Well, certainly a,
Are we impressed? Clearly that is the goal. I think... No, never mind. I am not impressed.
I mean, it's interesting. I'm pretty impressed to a degree. It's a very beautiful looking place, but... is that it? Is more so the question. You seriously are very wealthy, clearly, to have such a place aboard a ship.
Welcome.
I'd love to
May
be
his
able to
message
design
didn't
my
exactly
place
make
like
it
that.
clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Your organization?
You've heard of the first, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
I see. I've got. I'm not here to work for you. I'm here to stop you short. I've got some questions about the first.
Ah. I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately.
Very true.
Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged
Well,
Ranger.
you'll find I'm pretty capable.
Tread carefully, Marco. You underestimate the deputy at your peril.
Thank you, Andreja.
And who might you be?
Call me Andreja.
Welcome to my home, Andreja. If I may be so bold, you possess a certain mystique. It's a pleasure to have you here.
The feeling is not mutual, and I am not the one with whom you should be trying to curry favor, Marco.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future. Assuming we all keep our heads.
Why would the Major want a
To
confrontation?
settle accounts. Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Star Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
Where's the Major? Is that who runs the
That's
first?
right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Free Star Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
I want details on the first operation, please. Major.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy.
Oh, yeah?
You were on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who killed you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
That works. That works for me.
Good. Then we are agreed.
An agreeable transaction, and bloodshed is avoided.
It'd be a shame if an encrypted slate like this one somehow got into the wrong hands. Wouldn't it? Now, before you complain, remember that all I promised was to point you in the right direction. You're free to stay as long as you like. It's not often I get to entertain such a distinguished guest.
Ah, hello.
I see. And you're okay with this? You're cool with it? Good. So, I guess we quick save here. And we'll talk a little more.
Feel free to tour the ship.
Rather nice place. Don't get me wrong. I can deliver a slate. Yeah, bloodshed was avoided, which is good. Well. Let us go and deliver the slate, shall we? To actually, real quick, I'm curious. Is it me or does it look like I'm on some kind of island? I am. I've not actually seen any, like, water, ocean water. You know? That's very interesting. I do not know whether you can go in the water and not die, so I'm not gonna risk it. Because, yeah, I don't fancy dying and then having to start the game again just because I wanted to test whether I could go in the water. You know? Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if I went on a one life challenge run and all, but we are, so... It
Low
is
gravity
what it
here.
is.
Less effort to move, but muscle memory may work against you.
Yeah. I'm guessing you can go in the water. I just don't know what's in there or risk-wise. Whether it's gonna kill me. Well, on the bright side, we're not far from Aquila, so yeah. Let's go hand over the encrypted slate, shall we?
Got a call, someone's power kept going out. Know what it was?
Let's check.
I'll say right. Everyone needs supplies.
Let me see what we got.
Take
for
a
sale.
gander.
What weapons have you got, buddy? Because I did see you having a Varun weapon more than once. Sadly, you don't this time. I'm really hoping for a Varun rifle. Ooh, nice. Good defensive stats. That's for sure. Yeah. But... let us see... Right, I do want to get some meds, if you have any, so definitely take that. Don't need that kefir stuff. Definitely take the med packs. Always good to have more. Got plenty of shit parts. We have got like 40 or 50 of them. Like, I really stocked up, you know. Any more would be a bit overkill, in my opinion. Right, that'll do. Lovely. Nice being frame ratey. Lovely. Why?
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're not some UC troll.
I mean, I have a feeling I could have taken on
The
Marco.
rock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers here were quite practical.
But I don't need to fight him if I
Work
don't
hard,
need
play hard.
to, you know?
That should be the Freestar motto. I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
That's great. I really need
Hey there,
that to
Deputy.
me.
How goes the hunt for the first?
So far, so good.
Good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
Oh, yeah? Master in the grass? Of course, that's so you doubt me now.
Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you.
Appreciate it. 11,000 credits.
making my way.
Lovely.
Come in,
Oh,
Deputy. Take a seat.
Okay.
This won't take long.
Well. Let me,
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
That's terrible. It's terrible.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well once all this cutscene.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
How can you be so critical when you have done nothing to help?
This is Freestar Ranger business. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Causing friction with the castle doesn't help anyone.
Exactly. Dealing with the council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Excuse me. Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
The informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
People out there suffering. I couldn't let them down.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
We came to a mutually satisfactory arrangement.
I'll take your word for it. But that also means it's your responsibility to make sure he keeps his nose clean. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to have things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Robots.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
I already dealt with one of them. This is, make sure. What do you know about the mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
This is, make sure none of them survive. I'll go and check it out.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Yeah? Let's see. Arcturus 2, huh?